Good afternoon. Before we get into today's ceremony, I just wanted to say thank you to all the project teams. This has been a very unique year, to say the least. During this time when connection and communication are so very necessary, we find ourselves apart from one another. Normally, we would be sitting in the same room, talking in person and telling stories about the fantastic project teams being recognized today. But such is not the case this year. When we had to reschedule this event, you were so understanding of the circumstances. When we had to reformat the event, you were so helpful in providing us with assistance in making this ceremony virtual. So again, I say thank you for your patience. Thank you for your additional partnering efforts. Thank you for your help to truly showcase your projects and teams. Without your help, we would not have been able to make this ceremony possible. And this might just be our best ceremony yet. To that I say thank you as well. Please allow me to welcome you to the 20th Annual Caltrans Excellence in Partnering Awards. Enjoy the show.
Good afternoon. My name is Rachel Falsetti, and I'm the Caltrans Chief Construction Engineer. I'm very excited to be here today, helping to recognize and celebrate the project teams winning this year's Caltrans Excellence in Partnering Awards. We have an exciting event for you today, and I can't wait to recognize the winning teams. Over 25 years ago, Caltrans stepped up and said we would make partnering our way of doing business. And in the last few months, we have seen how Caltrans and our external partners can move forward even in the toughest of times. Before we recognize the teams, I want to say thank you to the construction industry and our field staff for your continued work and efforts during these challenging times. I know that Caltrans and industry have been collaboratively working in the trenches to get through these times while constantly looking for growth and improvement opportunities. The teams have worked tirelessly towards mutual goals of keeping our projects moving forward. You have all helped to reinforce that partnering is needed now more than ever. First off, a key to partnering is having strong support from leadership. I would like to recognize key individuals that form the backbone of partnering here at Caltrans and in industry. Caltrans Director Tokes Omashakin, Caltrans Chief Deputy Jim Davis. The 12 Caltrans District Directors, Mike Keever, Caltrans Chief Engineer and sponsor of the Caltrans Construction Partnering Steering Committee, the Caltrans Construction Deputies and Industry Executives that make up the Caltrans Construction Partnering Steering Committee, who are the driving force behind the partnering program, the District Partnering Coordinators who support partnering and are the district champions. And I also need to thank our Caltrans Partnering Program, which is led by Chuck Sesko. It is through the support and championing of partnering by all of these individuals and even more that we have made partnering our way of doing business. This is the 20th year for the Partnering Awards. 20 years ago, the first Caltrans Excellence in Partnering Awards was held in a small venue and celebrated by just a handful of teams. The first ceremony was on the steps of the state capitol. Due to this year's pandemic, we are innovating this year and having a virtual ceremony. We felt it was very important to continue the tradition. This year's award ceremony marks several big milestones for Caltrans Partnering Program, and we are so happy to share it with you with this year's winners. In 2001, we had 7 award-winning partnered projects valued at $183 million. This year, we have 26 projects valued at $810 million. In this 20th year, we have broken the barrier of over 200 project teams winning this award. In this 20th year, we have broken a record of the most number of projects winning in any year. And still further to add to that accomplishment, this year, all of the award winners are winning at the gold and silver level. That has not happened since 2010. These 26 teams took to heart the idea that partnering is their way of doing business, using the key partnering values of fairness, cooperation, trust, open and honest communication, teamwork, collaborative problem solving, working for mutual gain, and rapid dispute resolution. Collectively, these partners saved 989 working days, over $30 million, and showed a return on investment of $50.61 for every dollar spent on partnering. These efforts and teamwork have proven that project teams working collaboratively to solve challenging problems is the best way to move forward and the best way to do business. I know that with teams like yours out there, we can climb through the challenges we are facing and be just as successful and even more than always. I'm happy to recognize and welcome this class of 2020 winning projects to the ranks of award-winning partnered projects. I say thank you because without the team's commitment to partnering, we would not have success and the success we have seen over these last 20 years. Through the collective efforts and collaboration by our project teams, we will continue to see great successes far into the future. Now, with great pleasure, I get to welcome for the first time to the ceremony, Tokes Omashakin. In October of 2019, Governor Newsom appointed Tokes as Director of Caltrans, and one of his top priorities has always been and continues to be forming strong partnerships. So we are excited for him to join here today. Without further ado, Tokes.
Good afternoon. I'm Tokes Omashakin, your Caltrans Director. I'm very pleased to be here today. Impressively, 2020 is a milestone year for this special event, the 20th annual presentation of these awards. This is a unique year, however. Ordinarily, I would have the privilege to meet you and honor each of you in person, but I'm happy we can innovate and in a redesigned form, convene for our annual well-deserved celebration of your success. Throughout the 20 years, Caltrans and the industry have proven that partnering is the best way to do business and our way of doing business. It's an honor to recognize the value and acknowledge the indispensable partnership that exists within our respective organizations. We have nothing short of a symbiotic relationship. We mutually depend on, and more importantly, reap rewards from our solid alliance consisting of all of you. Caltrans, contractors, and facilitators. It was your collective, tireless work that enabled the movement and transformation from what were initial plans on paper to operational, high-quality completed projects. These positive outcomes were not incidental. They were deliberate and by design and painstakingly implemented with consistency. Project by project, hour by hour, day by day, month by month, the success of these extensive undertakings was made possible only by our project partnering champions, Caltrans resident engineer, contractor project manager, and facilitator, and their industrious teams. Ultimately, the true beneficiaries of this extraordinary work are Californians throughout our great state. They rely on safe roads and entrust us to provide an efficient, equitable, innovative delivery of their transportation system. And today, we highlight 26 examples that demonstrate your commitment to partnering efforts. And to never lose sight that although we are acknowledging and highlighting these outstanding projects, the momentum behind every one of these impactful projects is comprised of individuals, people with families, lives outside of work, and recreations, who come to work every day and contribute to the ongoing betterment of our transportation system. These individuals can proudly lay claim to 26 essential projects, reaching across the varied geographic landscapes, from deserts to mountains and cities to the Central Valley and the other environments California has to offer. And with these efforts, there were often challenges. Sometimes they came in a physical form, other times they came in obstacles related to project logistics. But despite hurdles placed in our path, your resolve, your resilience carried the day. You redirected and corrected when the situation called for it. And within these 26 projects, you managed to complete your projects on budget, on schedule, safely, and with quality. Each of these efforts demonstrated in one way or another our 5 top priorities: safety, modality, innovation, efficiencies, and of course, partnerships and stakeholder engagement. A few of your projects focus solely on the safety of all users of our roadway. A few of your projects were the first of their kind, using innovation to improve our highway system. A few of your projects are providing steps towards a complete transportation system throughout our state. A few of your projects employed forward thinking and made steps towards efficiency by solving tomorrow's problems today. But all of your projects required the necessary teamwork between Caltrans and the contracting partners and third-party stakeholders. You went above and beyond the exemplified best practices of project partnering, collaborative delivery, and you kept your focus on the objective at hand. The department sincerely thanks you for your diligence in the completion of these world-class projects. I applaud you, and again, my most enthusiastic congratulations to you for your merited awards. Congratulations, thank you.
Thank you, Tokes, for your inspiring and thoughtful message. We are lucky to have someone such as you leading us through these challenging times. Today, we are also joined by a valued member of the Caltrans Construction Partnering Steering Committee with an insightful message on how partnering can allow us to seek common ground as we maneuver these unprecedented times. Please join me in welcoming the Executive Vice President of Griffith Company, Ryan Ackerman.
Thank you very much, Rachel. It is truly an honor to be a part of today's ceremony. I really appreciate being here. We are living in unprecedented times. Never in our lifetime has there been a global crisis of this scale. Never has there been a situation that has impacted the way we do business so profoundly. The flaws in our system have risen to the surface, and there's widespread concern about the strength and resilience of our industry. Here are some highlights or lowlights, depending on your perspective of our situation. Our world is at unrest. There's fallout from the sense that we have been plagued with massive amount of social injustice. Our hostile and partisan political environment is causing people to make rash decisions and forcing companies to constantly revisit their strategies for success. Unemployment is reaching an astronomical number, and as we deal with the ever-expanding pandemic and search for solutions, demand is high for certain commodities, supply is very low. We don't know if and when things will ever turn around. Now that I've put everyone in a great mood, let me say that however grim things may look at this moment, there's hope and potential like we've never seen before. I am honored to be speaking to you and representing our great organization here today. I'd like to congratulate all of the 2020 Caltrans Partnering Award winners for a tremendous job well done. As a member of the Partnering Steering Committee, I was chosen to address you today because my peers know how passionate I am for our industry and for partnering as a whole. Please allow me the privilege of setting my vision for you. Our country has been through difficult times before. The Great Depression and the recession of 2007-2008 are just 2 examples of times that hurt our country and our economy. The Great Depression began after the stock market crash of October 1929, sending Wall Street into panic and wiping out millions of investors. Over the next several years, consumer spending and investment dropped, causing steep declines in industrial output and employment as failing companies laid off workers. Homelessness and hunger plagued the nation. There was widespread despair, and hope went across our great nation. The main cause of the recession that began in 2007 was the bursting of the U.S. housing bubble, which resulted in catastrophic drop in home prices. The United States is still recovering from this financial crisis to this day. Remarkably, after the crisis, we came out wiser and stronger. What followed each crisis was prosperity, notwithstanding residual damages from the housing crisis. We have no idea of what is going to happen to our beloved U.S. after the coronavirus and the recent protests, but one thing is clear: adversity and pain bring out creativity and change. In the words of the great visionary builder Walt Disney, all adversity I've had in my life, all troubles and obstacles have strengthened me. You may not realize when it happens, but a kick in the teeth may be the best thing in the world for you. We can look at our world in one of 2 ways. First, we can look at it on the verge of collapse. Second, full of potential. I think we should choose the latter. What we do today and in the weeks and months to come will shape our collective futures. What is really tremendous about the industry is that it has been an excellent catalyst for so many of us to form dynamic and successful business partnerships that we have today. We need to examine what has worked for us in the past and apply it in new and creative ways moving forward. The key to our future success is stakeholder engagement and collaboration. We must look to the outside to clearly understand what our stakeholders want. Then we must reach out to forge relationships with those whose goals are in line with our own and whose talents will make our offerings even more attractive to our stakeholders. Collectively and collaboratively, we will achieve great success. As I reflect upon my time spent in this industry and many members that I've become trusted colleagues and ultimately friends, I'm reminded of the quote by the famous motivational speaker, the late Zig Ziglar. If people like you, they'll listen to you. But if they trust you, they'll do business with you. Trust is at the very essence of great partnerships. My hope is that those who come alongside me or after me will follow in the footsteps of our predecessors of the past 30 years of partnering, who learned some important lessons along the way. Some of the foundational principles that have served us well are as follows. Follow up and measure progress. What gets measured gets done. Secondly, train and empower the field staff. Next, we need to get stakeholders' participation and buy-in. Then comes partnering at the strategic program level, followed by ensuring decision-making and risk management occur. Lastly, recognize and award effort, similar to what we're doing today with the Caltrans Partnering Awards. These are the cornerstone values that make up the Caltrans Partnering Program. I'd like to add 2 more principles which will help us focus on our success. The first one is buy into the philosophy. We can't just go through the motions and expect success. And finally, we have to give attention to detail. When we all agree on the goals and how to accomplish them, collaboration becomes possible. When we focus on exceeding expectations, we all feel a sense of accomplishment. Finally, when we're into the details, we will ensure that our work is never undermined. Strong partnerships or make champion sports teams win, great companies soar, and even countries feel safe and strong. We all need each other now more than ever. Our communities need us to band together to be strong, so does the world at large. Individually, we need to understand what everyone is feeling vulnerable. You, me, companies, our associates, our families, everywhere we look, there's chaos. During these times, I encourage you to reach out to each other, spend time getting to know each other, take your virtual lunches together, and see how you can support one another. Even if it just means to brainstorm with each other over problems that you're each facing, helping one another to collectively find solutions, sometimes to complex issues. Most importantly, we need to look outside of our industry and communities and see who else can contribute to the equation and invite them to the discussions. I think it is important to mention, even though there is a lot of uncertainty around the current time that we're in, it is not all negative, and there are actually great things coming out of it. One positive that has come out of this is it has brought Caltrans and industry leaders closer and more in sync than ever. Since the pandemic started, Caltrans and industry have conducted weekly check-in calls to share information and best practices to better handle the changing environment. I want to commend Caltrans leadership for initiating these calls and appreciate the dialogue and information that is shared by all involved as we work through this difficult time together. When you start to feel supported by one another, you realize that you are stronger than you think. You will feel a sense of comfort and confidence, and everything will be all right. We are the industry that built this country. We are the first industries looked at when the economy needs to be stimulated. Let us create a legacy for future generations and help reignite our economic engine to once again be the most powerful in the state. And most importantly, let's work to do it together.
Hello again. My name is Devin Poor, and I'm the Partnering Program Manager. Thank you, Rachel, Tokes, and Ryan, for your inspiring words, and thank you for being part of our ceremony. Welcome to the 20th Annual Caltrans Excellence in Partnering Awards show. We are excited to showcase your project teams in this new and innovative format. Innovation is one of the cornerstones for partnering, and we were excited to step up to this challenge and make sure your teams are recognized. Recognized for your hard work and dedication to deliver these projects using the best practices of partnering, delivering your projects efficiently, on time, on budget, and most important, safely. The cooperation within your project teams helps strengthen partnerships between Caltrans and industry, allowing your teams to effectively and efficiently communicate and collaborate. You put your projects first, and that's not always easy, but you accomplish this effort, and that is why you are being recognized today. You should all be proud of the work you put in, the challenges you conquered, the satisfaction you feel for the completion of these complex projects, and the recognition you are receiving. This is the biggest year for partnering we have ever had. 26 new project teams earning this award. The projects you are about to see fall into one of 4 categories. Projects under $10 million, projects between $10 and $25 million, projects between $25 and $50 million, and projects over $50 million. The partnering program would also like to thank the Caltrans and industry judges that helped select our award winners in these categories. Each category will have a separate presentation. Following each presentation, we will announce the best-in-class winner. This is the part of the program that is a surprise for everyone because we never announce this award until the ceremony. But enough talk. Let's get this party started and see the winning projects in our first category. Projects under $10 million.
Projects less than $10 million. The medal winners are: the relinquishment of Old 101 project was led by Caltrans District 1 resident engineer Nash Muniz and Granite Construction Company project manager Frank Pomilla. Granite Construction Company and Caltrans are used to tough situations, but on this project near the city of Willits, the challenge was monumental. Charged with replacing old concrete curbs, gutters, sidewalks, and ramps along Old State Route 101, the project team had to maintain pedestrian, bicycle, and vehicle access through the project site, as well as access to businesses and houses along the highway. To minimize the impacts on everyone, the team worked hard to complete the project ahead of schedule and partnered closely with the City of Willits on using the reverse 911 or Nixle emergency alert system during construction. And when numerous conflicts between underground utility lines threatened the project with lengthy delays and huge cost increases, the entire project team, including all stakeholders, collaborated to resolve each as it was discovered.
The SR-84 CIR and RHMA project was led by Caltrans District 3 resident engineer Rudang Shaw, De Silva Gates construction project manager Spencer Boyer, and Greencom Incorporated facilitator Dennis Green. When De Silva Gates Construction and Caltrans evaluated the roadway surface on 11 miles of State Route 84 in Yolo County for this cold-in-place recycling and dig-out project, they discovered that the number of grinding days needed to achieve the contract-specified smoothness for the roadway were far more than in the budget of the contract. And beyond that pre-paved smoothness, grinding would simply not work in many areas. So, to achieve the best pavement surface within the allotted budget, the team developed a different process to meet the pavement smoothness requirements. The partners agreed to eliminate all the pre-paving grinding days and increase the amount of cold planing and HMA paving. Project success and a perfect safety record were the result of extensive engagement and partnering at all levels.
The I-5 off-ramp and bridge widening project was led by Caltrans District 7 resident engineer Daryl McKenzie, C.A. Rasmussen Incorporated project manager Thomas Tan, and ATI Systems facilitators Craig and Dennis Erickson. The widening of the Colorado off-ramp and bridge of northbound I-5 in Los Angeles and Glendale is a case study in how partnering can help even small projects succeed. At just under $3 million, partnering was not mandatory, but the project had it all: roadway, drainage, electrical work, bridge widening, nesting migratory birds, environmental issues related to the Los Angeles River, and third-party stakeholders. Given the tight working window, how was the project team going to meet the contract's goals, protect the birds from extensive vibratory work, and get out of the river as soon as possible? They decided to work around the birds, and to reduce or eliminate the flow of water through the worksite, C.A. Rasmussen came up with a unique modification to the planned diversion. By elevating steel plates over a gravel bag rather than a suspended platform, they were able to separate the work area from the boulder-strewn riverbed. This innovation enabled work directly over the water, which protected the river and the birds and saved more than $110,000.
SR-33 Soil Nail Wall and Rock Slope Protection Project was led by Caltrans District 7 resident engineer Alfred Ira, CA Rasmussen Incorporated project manager Cliff Leonard, and ATI Systems facilitators Craig and Dennis Erickson. When a wildfire and flash flooding increase a project's scope dramatically, partnering really comes into play. On State Route 33, this team faced even more challenges in constructing the wall, which has a concrete barrier on top, 10 rock weir systems, and 3 fish habitat structures. The worksite was a 2-lane mountain roadway carrying traffic from the Los Padres National Forest to the Pacific Coast and the San Joaquin Valley. It had a steep shedding cliff to the west and large cavities and loose rocky material in the embankment under the roadway. To ensure the safety of everyone involved, Caltrans and CA Rasmussen wove a partnering mentality into every aspect of the team's daily activities. The work took place in a sensitive environmental area and required multiple agency permits. The project's success is due in large part to the project team's smooth coordination with the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, and the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers.
Congratulations to all the teams in the category for projects under $10 million on your Silver or Gold Partnering Award. Let's find out who the best-in-class winner is. And the award goes to the State Route 84 CIR and RHMA project team. Congratulations. Please welcome the resident engineer, the project manager, and the facilitator for this project.
Hello everyone, my name is Midang Shah. I'm resident engineer from North Region Construction. I want to take this opportunity to thank my construction partner to deliver the successful project, State Route 84 CIR RHMA. The construction partner on that project was De Silva Gate. I would like to thank them, especially the project manager for them, Spencer Boyer. I also want to congratulate and thank Dennis Green to facilitate and help us with the partnering efforts. I would also like to acknowledge the hard work and dedication of my lead inspector, Louis Pompa, who helped to make this project a success. I'm looking forward to working with other partners in construction and in design to deliver more successful project at Caltrans. Thank you.
On behalf of De Silva Gates, I'd like to say thanks to Murdang Shaw and his group with Caltrans, and also Dennis Green for helping to facilitate the partnering for the Highway 84 project in Yolo County. It was a challenging project with a successful outcome. It was a great project for everybody involved. Thanks again, folks.
I am Dennis Green, the facilitator for the Team 84 partnering team. The team really embraced the partnering process, and the collaboration was excellent, resulting in this partnering award. Way to go, team. Keep up the good work.
Thank you, State Route 84 team, and congratulations on your Best in Class award. Next, we have the category for projects between $10 million and $25 million. Let's see who the winning projects are.
Projects greater than $10 million, less than $25 million. The medal winners are the Willits Bypass Mitigation Contract 01 project was led by Caltrans District 1 resident engineer Nash Munez, Hanford ARC project manager Bruce Jensen, and Advanced Management Systems interactive facilitator Bob Bourne. This mitigation project near Willits in Mendocino County, the largest in Caltrans history, involved wetland grading, removing invasive plant species, and planting more than 660,000 native plants. Before the project even began, Caltrans and Hanford worked closely together on changing the grading design to add more depth to the vast wetlands that form in Little Lakes Valley every rainy season, as well as remove the seed bank. Keeping the access roads open so that planting could be completed on schedule was daunting. Hanford persuaded Caltrans to allow all the civil construction to take place in the first year so that the project team could fulfill a large change order for treatment and grading of more than 82 acres. The strong partnering relationship between Caltrans and Hanford allowed the team to move an additional 64,000 cubic yards of material early on, while simultaneously staying ahead of schedule with the contracted work. With the extra time, Hanford developed new water sources and made plans for future planting and maintenance.
The I-5 Lost Hills Rehabilitation HMA and RHMA Overlay project was led by Caltrans District 6 resident engineer Sunil Gondrathy, Granite Construction Company project manager Jonathan Johnson, and Creative Alliance Group LLC facilitator Leonard Steinberg. Time was of the essence on this $19 million project on Interstate 5 northwest of Bakersfield. The scope included milling the existing HMA down to the existing concrete pavement, removing failed concrete panels and replacing them with HMA, and overlaying that HMA with 0.35 feet of HMA and 0.2 feet of RHMA. Before work began, GCC submitted a value engineering change proposal to reduce the contracted 140 working days to just 100. GCC wanted to schedule 10 Saturday night shifts before Memorial Day. Saturday nights were not in the original contract, but the VECP would enable GCC to operate more efficiently when traffic volumes were low. The teams collaborated to develop a lane closure schedule that would reduce impacts on the traveling public and reduce overall costs, and GCC successfully completed the contract within the 100 days.
The construction of Highway 269, Heart of the Valley Bridge project, was led by Caltrans District 6 resident engineer Din Dadawala, Tykert Construction project manager Chris Grimm, and Creative Alliance Group LLC facilitator Leonard Steinberg. For 22 days a year, flooding would shut down Highway 269 near Huron in Fresno County, impacting the town to the tune of $500,000. A solution was finally delivered through this project. A bridge was constructed, and 2 miles of Highway 269 were raised 15 feet for additional flood protection. The new bridge was named in memory of those who passed away when the project area flooded in 1995. Before work began, the team worked out a value engineering change proposal for a highway detour and for recycling the existing roadway to produce Class 2 AB. A goal for the team was to finish the bridge construction and the roadway raising in just one summer before the rainy season began. To do this, the entire team, as well as Caltrans district and structures staff, had to be on board. Throughout the project, the team collaborated on resolving issues at the field level. When PG&E's ability to relocate overhead power lines on schedule came into question, good partnering resulted in the utility committing to relocating the poles within a 2-week window, and Tykert Construction working in other areas to avoid conflict, resulting in no additional time or cost.
The 210 Freeway TMS Connected Corridor project was led by Caltrans District 7 resident engineer Warren Yu, Select Electric Incorporated project manager John Behar, and Greencom Incorporated facilitator Dennis Green. This project of Caltrans Connected Corridors program was the first of its kind. On a segment of Interstate 210 stretching from Pasadena to San Dimas, the goal was to connect traffic control elements, including interchangeable message signs, CCTV, ramp metering, and traffic monitoring between Caltrans and the surrounding cities so that traffic could be diverted during periods of congestion. One of the challenges was to keep the existing communication system functioning while this smart upgrade was taking place. Another was to identify all the Caltrans facilities and verify they were functional. By aiming to do it right the first time, the project team earned kudos from the City of Pasadena for their professionalism, high level of communication, and respect for the city's worksite standards and construction schedule.
The Install TMS Field Elements project was led by Caltrans District 8 resident engineer Inderjeet Harika, Dynalectric project managers Rick Duncan and Rick Hermosillo, and Greencom Incorporated facilitator Dennis Green. Installing a more than 40-mile fiber optic communications system underground to connect new and existing traffic management system field elements along I-15 was not easy, especially when heavy rains at one of the job sites caused erosion on a hillside already weakened by the conduit installation. Caltrans and Dynalectric team members assessed the situation and agreed on a set of actions. Maintenance offered base materials and drainage inlet cleanup assistance, while Dynalectric repaired the hillside. The project manager and resident engineer agreed to split the cost, and their swift partnering quickly resolved the issue. And when the K-Rail installation subcontractor requested approval for nighttime lane closures, the partners helped secure approval. In appreciation, the subcontractor planned and performed the repair of crash cushions in the same shift when the K-Rail was installed. Thanks to this project, the district's Traffic Management Center can now gather and disseminate real-time traffic information more efficiently to law enforcement, emergency responders, maintenance crews, and the public.
The Route 395 widening project was led by Caltrans District 8 resident engineer Majed Youssef, Sully Miller Contracting Company Joseph Royster, and Ventura Consulting Group facilitator Neil Flessner. To widen Highway 395 shoulders to 8 feet and build a 4-foot median buffer, tough obstacles were overcome in the high desert of San Bernardino County: a lack of water, difficult terrain, heavy traffic, and earthwork complications. Caltrans and Sully Miller worked closely with the California Highway Patrol on traffic control while work went forward near Kramer Junction, the intersection of Highway 395 and State Route 58. During excavation work on the southbound widening, large boulders were encountered, as well as varying soil conditions, which caused compaction issues for Sully Miller. Caltrans and Sully Miller partnered on the compaction testing and achieved a 95% compaction in this area, which enabled the project to move forward on time and under budget.
The Routes 86, 10, and 111 cold plane, overlay, and precast slab replacement project was led by Caltrans District 8 resident engineer Peter Corey, Hazard Construction Project Manager Paul Hutchins, and Greencom Incorporated facilitator Dennis Green. On this project in the southern Coachella Valley, partnering was pivotal to overcoming obstacles and minimizing frustration. Caltrans and Hazard Construction collaborated on arriving at fair, mutually beneficial solutions to issues that developed during the cold planing, RHMA overlay, replacement of 329 precast slab panels, and localized digouts on State Routes 86, 10, and 111. From discrepancies in project funding sign specifications to issues with the slab locations and dimensions, the partners quickly developed zero-cost solutions that kept the project on track and under budget. The partners decided to replace extremely damaged precast concrete slabs with rapid-set concrete slabs, leaving the lean concrete base in place. This project modification allowed Caltrans to stockpile 15 high-quality surplus precast panels in their maintenance yard for emergency repair work.
Turlock SR99 rehabilitation project was led by Caltrans District 10 resident engineer Mohammed Rahman, Tykert Construction Project Manager Hilbert Silva, and Streamline Consulting Facilitator Claire Singleton. On State Route 99, just south of the Turlock Rest Area, Caltrans and Teichert were tasked with repairing Lane 1's precast concrete panels, reconstructing Lanes 2 and 3, and widening the outside shoulders with continuously reinforced concrete, reconstructing the inside shoulders with hot mix asphalt, and upgrading the drainage systems. Facing heavy traffic, limited space, difficult site conditions, and an unexpected rainy season, the team understood that exceptional partnering was required for a safe and successful project. Teichert and Caltrans made sure every team member was held accountable for protecting themselves, their teammates, and the public. The team added physical and digital signage to alert commuters to the narrow lanes and the cone zone, and secured Caltrans' approval to close the southbound rest area. Despite the record rainfall and other challenges, the team completed the project on time and within budget.
Routes 108 and 120 Pavement Rehabilitation Project was led by Caltrans District 10 resident engineer Colin Doran, George Reed Incorporated project manager David Cox, and ATI Systems facilitators Craig and Dennis Erickson. Hikers, campers, and mountain climbers heading for Yosemite have a smoother and safer ride on State Routes 108 and 120, thanks to partners Caltrans and George Reed. This project team repaired 84 lane miles of roadway with 180,000 tons of HMA and upgraded the drainage facilities and metal beam guardrails. Collaboration between team members was necessary when an issue with existing crack fill material on an 8-mile section of Route 120 demanded an emergency partnering meeting, where Caltrans and George Reed brainstormed a solution that improved the highway's smoothness. Throughout the project, an interactive website allowed the partners to coordinate work tasks with all stakeholders and keep them informed. At no time were the facilitated partnering workshops just routine meetings. Instead, the team viewed them as key opportunities to communicate openly about roles and responsibilities and to celebrate their successes.
The Interstate 8 Lake Murray Boulevard to Johnson Avenue project was led by Caltrans District 11 resident engineer John Williamson, Flatiron West Incorporated project manager Joe Fontana, and Creative Alliance Group LLC facilitator Leonard Steinberg. This project on Interstate 8 replaced failed slabs, restored the ride quality, and extended the service life of the existing pavement on more than 12.6 miles of freeway, 7 connector ramps, 46 on and off ramps, and 13 surface streets crisscrossing the cities of San Diego, La Mesa, and El Cajon. The project originally had 11 different asphalt pavement sections in its design. When Flatiron discovered that the pavement thicknesses differed from the planned design, Caltrans authorized Calmex, Flatiron's asphalt subcontractor, to core the entire job so that the team could create an as-built plan from the existing pavement sections. The partners agreed on a value engineering change proposal that simplified the design and saved the project $600,000.
San Diego Coronado Bay Bridge Paint Structural Steel and Build Travelers project was led by Caltrans District 11 resident engineer Nikki Tionko, Abhi and Svoboda Incorporated project manager Ryan Glenn, and Creative Alliance Group LLC facilitator Leonard Steinberg. When a project involves extensive environmental constraints, multi-agency collaborations, and traffic challenges, not to mention the seasonal nesting of peregrine falcons, what's required? Abhi and Svoboda realized at the start that the cleaning and painting of the world-famous San Diego Coronado Bay Bridge and the building of 3 maintenance travelers to access the underside of the bridge would only be successful if there was a collective team effort by all stakeholders in all phases of the work. The U.S. Coast Guard, the California Highway Patrol, and the San Diego and Coronado Fire Departments worked together on the initial scaffold design revisions. The San Diego and Coronado Fire Departments developed plans for a fire or emergency within the project's construction zone after touring the bridge and construction area together. and Caltrans maintenance shared lessons learned on other projects that used the unique paint system specified for the bridge. Their input on methods and techniques for applying this new type of coating lessened ASI's learning curve and helped the project team achieve a quality of work that was acceptable to all stakeholders.
Congratulations to all the teams in the $10 to $25 million category on your Gold or Silver Partnering Award. Let's find out who the best-in-class winner is for this category. Wow, this one is a mouthful. The San Diego Coronado Bay Bridge Paint Structural Steel and Build Travelers Project team is the winner for the best-in-class award of this category. Please enjoy this short message from the resident engineer, project manager, and facilitator.
The San Diego Coronado Bay Bridge project was fantastic. Thank you to Nikki and everybody at District 11. Thank you to Ryan and his whole team on the construction of this project. Really a great job, guys. Congratulations. Ryan?
On behalf of Abby and Svoboda, we'd like to thank Caltrans, Nikki and Caltrans, all the inspectors of the team, and it was a great project, and thank you very much.
I would like to take this opportunity to thank Abby and Svoboda for giving us quality of work, and also would like to emphasize on thanking Caltrans Maintenance for working well with us on that bridge. This project was a successful project, and we wouldn't have done it any better. Thank you to the whole team for making it a success.
Thank you, Partnering Champions, for your great message, and congratulations to the San Diego Coronado Bay Bridge project team. Our next category has some really interesting work to showcase, so let's get right into the projects. Here are the winning projects in the $25 to $50 million category.
Projects greater than $25 million, less than $50 million. The medal winners are Highway 65 Widening Project Phase 1 was led by Caltrans District 3 resident engineer Jeff Johnson, Flatiron West Incorporated project manager Dan Erskine, and Global Leadership Alliance facilitator Dina Blake. This project added an additional lane and modified ramps in an interchange on Highway 65 to improve a critical link between residential areas and employment centers in southern Placer County. Heavy daytime traffic and a large amount of work to be completed in limited work windows demanded the team work around the clock, which made partnering absolutely essential if issues were to be identified and quickly resolved. In fact, even before work began, Caltrans and Flatiron West discovered a problem with the right-of-way for access to the site and quickly reached out to Union Pacific Railroad and other stakeholders to secure approval and design of a secondary access so the project could start without delay. And when nearby residents became concerned about noise from the planned nighttime demolition of the bridge, the partners agreed to do the work during daytime hours to keep the project on schedule.
Highway 80 Capital Preventative Maintenance Project was led by Caltrans District 4 resident engineer Mian Arshad, OC Jones & Sons Incorporated project manager Bill Jensen, and Creative Alliance Group LLC facilitator Leonard Steinberg. 2 cold winter seasons, short nighttime lane closures, existing pavement conditions, and a mid-project change in leadership made the schedule for completing this project on Highway 80 a daunting one. Despite this, OC Jones & Sons and Caltrans partnered so successfully with all the stakeholders, subcontractors, suppliers, engineers, DTM, and the California Highway Patrol that they were able to complete the project on schedule and within budget. The cold planing and pavement work, as well as the new guardrails and ADA curb ramps along the city streets of Richmond, El Cerrito, San Pablo, Pinole, and Hercules, now significantly improve safety, ride quality, and pedestrian mobility, and will extend the life of 10 miles of pavement.
SR 99 Betty Drive Interchange Replacement Project was led by Caltrans District 6 resident engineer Brent Haroldson, Granite Construction Incorporated project manager Kevin Paul, and Ventura Consulting Group facilitator Neil Flessner. Easing the commute between Goshen and Visalia was this project's goal. The project replaced the State Route 99 and Betty Drive interchange, widened the North Goshen overhead, realigned several county roads, replaced a pumping plant, and constructed new crash walls along the railroad. But it was not all smooth sailing. Early on, Granite Construction discovered a shortfall of roadway excavation quantity and halted work so Caltrans could evaluate the situation. At first, neither Caltrans nor GCC field personnel could find the problem's root cause, but the project manager and resident engineer realized that the ground had subsided a half foot on average since the initial project survey, which took place before a 4-year drought. In a classic example of great partnering, Caltrans and Granite used the dispute resolution ladder to develop 5 value engineering change proposals. To implement them, the entire construction team agreed to share expenses and engineering and formed a united front to overcome pushback on their proposals. They completed the project ahead of schedule and under budget.
US 101 SR 23 Interchange Improvement Project was led by Caltrans District 7 resident engineer Alfred Ira, Security Paving Company Incorporated project manager Pete Wilson, and ATI Systems facilitators Dennis and Craig Erickson. To improve traffic flow on this highly congested interchange, the project added a lane to the southbound State Route 23 to northbound US 101 connector, constructed sound walls, widened 3 bridges, and built numerous on-ramps and off-ramps. Impacts on freeways and major city thoroughfares were expected, so timely community outreach was critical. The team involved the City of Thousand Oaks and its community outreach consultant, Caltrop, in weekly project meetings, monthly partnering surveys, and outreach activities. The project planned for the temporary reduction of the State Route 23 to US 101 South connector from 2 lanes to 1 lane for 6 months so that traffic flow improvements could be built. But in response to the public outcry and through quick partnering, Caltrans, CH2M Hill, and Security Paving Company immediately reopened the second lane and adopted a redesign so that the widening could take place in just one 55-hour closure.
The I-15 Mountain Pass AIF project was led by Caltrans District 8 resident engineer Dars Davis, Granite Construction Company project manager Scott Howard, and Global Leadership Alliance facilitator Holly Parrish-Besner. This $43 million project on Interstate 15, just south of the California-Nevada state line, dismantled the old agricultural inspection facility near Yermo and constructed a new one just south of Primm, Nevada. The station has 4 lanes and is for passenger cars and trucks only. A big rig bypass was built next to the new agricultural inspection facility, improving highway efficiency as commercial trucks must exit I-15 before the new facility and use a separate CHP one. Before construction began, the initial water board submittal was rejected. The team developed a partnering change order to streamline the submittal process so critical path work could go forward. In the remote desert, unreliable cell phone coverage was a challenge, and the distance between project offices made communication difficult. Weekly project meetings at the job site kept field staff, subcontractors, and supplier personnel connected and fully engaged. Tight partnering resulted in many cost savings, and the team was able to use local borrow materials, work with neighbors to save on tortoise fence maintenance, and phase the construction of the bypass lane.
The construction of Interstate 8 State Highway project was led by Caltrans District 11 resident engineer Daniel Hernandez Duarte, Kaufman Specialties Incorporated project manager Gus Rios, and Creative Alliance Group LLC facilitator Leonard Steinberg. This project in Imperial County reconstructed 7 miles of the Interstate 8 corridor, the 5th improvement contract on this corridor to apply continuously reinforced concrete pavement technology. Few work environments could be more challenging, as the site is exposed to extreme summer heat and high winds. One key goal was to limit impacts on the public, so early on, CSI submitted a value engineering cost proposal to consolidate staging, revise the schedule, and improve traffic flow. Caltrans and CSI were able to shorten the time to complete each stage of work, and Caltrans was able to reopen the highway 12 months ahead of schedule.
Congratulations to all the teams in the $25 to $50 million category on your Gold or Silver Partnering Award. But we're not done with this category yet. We still have to find out who the best-in-class winner is. Put your hands together for the State Route 99 Betty Drive Interchange Replacement Project team. The partnering champions sent us this short clip to say thank you.
Good afternoon, Neil Flessner, partnering facilitator with the Betty Drive District 6 SR99 project between Granite Construction and Caltrans. I'm here with Brent Haroldson and Kevin Paul, and this project was incredible. This team worked really, really well together. They finished 3 months ahead of schedule, under budget, and with my professional opinion as a facilitator, this was a truly extraordinary team. I'll hand it over to Kevin.
Yeah, I just wanted to thank the committee for giving us this award. And just to recap, I believe that the team, we had a genuine friendship relationship, and we had a true partnering atmosphere that I can only hope that every project gets to experience, or every project manager gets to experience in their lifetime. It's definitely a great team, and we all had an amazing amount of fun building this project together.
And this is Brent Haroldson, resident engineer. I just wanted to thank our team and all those who gave us this opportunity to build an amazing project and to establish great working relationships with Granite, and for Neil's support in this project. We'll take away many friendships and memories, as well as the collaborative efforts on everyone's part. So on behalf of Caltrans and everyone else, thank you for giving us this award and seeing the accomplishments we've made.
Thank you, State Route 99 Partnering Champions, and congratulations on your award. We're on to our last category, and we have some really big work to showcase. Here are the winning projects in the greater than $50 million category.
Projects greater than $50 million. The medal winners are I-880 Median Barrier Replacement Project was led by Caltrans District 4 resident engineer Bahadur Singh, Bay City's Paving and Grading Incorporated project manager David Knott, and Advanced Management Systems Interactive facilitator Bob Dorn. This project installed a 56-inch median barrier with LED lighting on approximately 24 miles of I-880 from Fremont to Oakland. During peak commute times, this stretch of I-880 is so heavily congested that all construction had to take place at night. If an issue arose, there was just a narrow window during regular business hours to address it, so the team quickly adapted to communicating via cell phone, email, and text. To stay on schedule and control costs, Bay City's Paving and Grading and its subcontractors, the Caltrans Design Engineers, Zune Engineering, and PG&E met weekly to resolve field conflicts. The team collaborated with other stakeholders on safety improvements. They deployed 2 speed radar trailers and a California Highway Patrol roving unit, and asked the City of San Leandro and City of Oakland police departments to provide sobriety checkpoints near the freeway entrances before major holidays.
The Reconstruct Highway 101 Broadway Interchange project was led by Caltrans District 4 resident engineer Doug Inori, Gelati Construction project manager Brian Fleck, and OrgMetrics LLC facilitator Sue Dyer. just south of San Francisco International Airport, the original 1947 four-lane Broadway US 101 interchange was reconstructed into a seven-lane overcrossing. The project also realigned all the ramps and installed new traffic signals. 5 major construction stages demanded that all stakeholders, including PG&E, San Mateo County Transportation Authority, and Burlingame Public Works, needed to partner closely in order to construct the project on schedule and within budget. When a 60-kilovolt high-tension PG&E tower collapsed across 8 lanes of live traffic during this project, the entire highway was closed for 14 hours so PG&E crews could clear the lanes. Partnering best practices implemented by this team helped cement relationships, allowing the team to work through the property damage, financial issues, and project delays this emergency created. The most innovative idea that evolved during the partnering process was the teamwork between Gelati and PG&E during the construction of the joint utility trench. Gelati's crew coordinated with PG&E crews so that the excavation and utility work could be done simultaneously, which avoided duplication in the use of labor and equipment.
The CMGC SR99 realignment project was led by Caltrans District 6 resident engineer Justin Kimura, Granite Construction Company project manager Randy Lucchese, and Ventura Consulting Group facilitator Paul Crotty. Funded by the California High-Speed Rail Authority, this project realigned State Route 99 in Fresno to accommodate the future high-speed rail between the freeway and the Union Pacific Railroad tracks. The work included construction of a reconfigured interchange, overhead structures, and infrastructure to improve traffic operations, reduce congestion, and enhance public safety. The demolishing and rebuilding of Clinton Avenue over the highway and the tracks were massive undertakings. Local streets were rerouted, utilities were relocated, and the Clinton Avenue interchange was closed for 6 months. Throughout the closure, Granite faced numerous obstacles: different site conditions during CIDH pile installation, scheduling conflicts, Union Pacific Railroad's requirements for working within its right-of-way, and many design issues. The project team committed to partnering and open communication from the start, and they piloted the use of iPads and PlanGrid software for Caltrans. They also used the dispute resolution ladder to quickly resolve or mitigate issues, and within 6 months, Caltrans was able to reopen Clinton Avenue as planned.
The I-5 South Rosecrans Project Segment 3 was led by Caltrans District 7 resident engineer Mashur Ali, Flatiron West Incorporated project managers Scott Brewer and Thomas Tischer, and W.E. McLeish Associates facilitator William McLeish. This project realigned and widened the notoriously congested I-5 freeway just south of Los Angeles. It added 1 mixed flow and a high-occupancy vehicle lane in each direction. It also reconstructed a pedestrian overcrossing, a vehicle undercrossing and overcrossing, 2 frontage roads, and a number of local streets and intersections. Major traffic delays and impacts on schools and buses were expected when pile driving in stages 2 and 3 of the Rosecrans Avenue undercrossing were to be completed in 6 weeks for each. By cooperating with the City of Norwalk, Flatiron West fully closed Rosecrans Avenue and drove all 124 piles for Bent 2 in just 2 weekends. In another partnering success, 2 transitions on the southbound I-5 main line had to be designed and constructed on-site. By collaborating on a plan that allowed design and construction to be done concurrently, the team completed both over just 1 weekend.
The Route 101 Calabasas Precast Panel Roadway Rehabilitation Project was led by Caltrans District 7 resident engineer Chris Venkataraman, Myers & Sons Construction LLC project manager Michael Zerpolo, and Advanced Management Systems Interactive facilitator Bob Dorn. To replace nearly 500,000 square feet of deteriorating roadway on more than 26 miles of Highway 101, Myers & Sons Construction had to incorporate a new Caltrans construction method and manage multiple lane closures to perform the work in the time scheduled. Precast reinforced concrete slabs were to be installed over rapid-set lean concrete base. The project team had to pre-tension and cure the panels off-site and then truck 1,000 oversized wide loads down I-405 to the work site without impacting the freeway's 280,000 daily drivers. Early on, the team discovered that the 15-foot precast panel length could cause construction issues, and there was a benefit to a different size panel. With Caltrans designers, the team developed a value engineering change proposal that increased the panel length to 36 feet. The increase allowed the panel sets to be standardized for installation in the field and meant that multiple panels could be laid out simultaneously. This innovative change proposal had a major safety benefit as well, since the team was able to accelerate the schedule and reduce road closures by 25%, as well as increase the efficiency of the project.
Congratulations to all the gold and silver award-winning teams in the category for projects greater than $50 million. And now, for our final award of the day, the best-in-class winner for projects over $50 million. And the winner is the Route 101 Calabasas Precast Panel Roadway Rehabilitation Project team. Congratulations to the team. Please welcome the resident engineer, the project manager, and the facilitator from this project.
Hi, I'm Michael Zerpolo with Myers & Sons Construction. I was the project manager for a 23-mile 101 freeway rehabilitation project that ran through the heart of Los Angeles up to Calabasas. This project, upon bid award, immediately presented challenges to both Caltrans and Myers & Sons. One of the best examples that I can think of these challenges would be the precast concrete panel redesign and introduction of the value engineering cost proposal, or VECP. Immediately, all the Caltrans team members realized that this new design would be a cost and time savings, and without partnering, this would not have been possible. I would like to take this opportunity to thank the project team for a successful project. There were many challenges which would have been difficult, if not impossible, without the open, honest partnering efforts by all of the Myers and Caltrans team members. I would also like to thank Caltrans for considering Myers & Sons for this award and for awarding us the Gold Award for the Caltrans Excellence in Partnering.
Thanks for the Partnering Award. We are extremely happy to receive this award. On the way, we faced many challenges, and each one of them were resolved through effective communication and partnering. I would like to thank all the team members, Caltrans and the contractor, for their valuable effort and contribution and successful completion of this project. Thank you.
Yeah, it's Bob Dorn. I've been doing this 27 years. And this project we knew was great from the start. The 101 rehab project, over 26 miles, was quite a challenge. And Emil and Michael came together in a way that refreshed everybody. The team pulled together. There were some times we really had some issues. Obviously, we always do. But that's what partnering's for. I think the best part about the partnering, besides the great people we work with, well, this is kind of a joke, was the food. Emil always ordered some big banquet type thing. So I want to tell everybody that's involved in partnering, this is one of my favorite ones, only because it took a long time to get it done, and it was worth the time. Thank you.
Congratulations to the Route 101 Calabasas project team on your Best in Class award, and thank you to the partnering champions. We've had a great time today, showing our gratitude and recognizing all of your teams. You truly took to heart the challenge of partnering and made it your way of doing business. We appreciate your efforts. A montage of thank you messages from the rest of the project teams will follow the closing of this ceremony. But this concludes the 20th Annual Caltrans Excellence in Partnering Awards show. Thank you for joining us.
Hi everyone, Robert Garbaci here with Granite Construction. Just wanted to say thank you to everybody who participated in the relinquishment of the old Highway 101 in Willits. Great partnering project all around and great project team. Thank you.
Snash Munis, RE and North Region Construction. Need to extend my sincere thanks to the team from Caltrans, Granite, the city and the community who delivered a successful project.
Hi, I'm Kathy McKeown. I'm the project manager for the project. I want to extend my deep gratitude to everybody who worked on the project and made it successful, mainly because of how well they worked together. The contractor, the city, the Caltrans staff, as well as the business all chipped in, and because of that we have a beautiful project that will last for years to come for the city of Willits. Thanks again.
Hi everyone. On behalf of C.A. Rasmussen, I'd like to extend my thanks to everyone that helped make this project a success and look forward to working with everyone on the next one. Thank you.
Hi, this is Craig Erickson, partner and facilitator with ATI Systems. I wanted to thank the group with Caltrans and C.A. Rasmussen for the Colorado Bridge widening project on the I-5. You guys did an amazing job bringing partnering to the table day in and day out.
Hello everyone, Alfred Irick here, resident engineer with Caltrans Construction, Thousand Oaks Field Construction Office. I'd like to thank the team that worked on soil nail wall project on Route 33 in Ojai, Ventura County. It was a challenging project, but great communication and partnering effort supported by entire team made it a success. I'm looking forward to working with C.A. Rasmussen, Cliff Leonard, Tom Sharon, and their office team, as well as Craig Erickson and Dennis Erickson of ATI Systems on the future projects.
Hi, this is Cliff from C.A. Rasmussen. Just wanted to say it was great working with the District 7 team, Alpha Euro's team, on the soil nail wall project in Ventura. I look forward to working with the group again. Thank you.
Hello again, this is Craig Erickson with ATI Systems. We are the partner and facilitator for the SR33 soil nail wall project in Matilaha. I want to take a moment to thank the team at C.A. Rasmussen and Caltrans for their day-to-day efforts in partnering on this project. The project ran into some difficulties along the way, and through it, the team used partnering to overcome those obstacles and to make a great project out of it.
Snash Munis, RE North Region Construction. I need to extend my sincere thanks to the teams from Caltrans, Hanford, and all agencies who partnered in delivering the largest mitigation project in Caltrans history.
My name is Bruce Jensen. I'm with Hanford ARC, and I would like to extend my sincere thanks to Caltrans, all the environmental, all the groups, and all the agencies that helped us make this a very successful project.
Hi, I'm Kathy McKeown. I'm the Caltrans project manager, and I just wanted to say thanks to everybody who worked on the project and made the mitigation so successful. Thanks again.
I thank each and every one of you that worked on and was instrumental in achieving the completion of the I-5 Lost Hills Rehab project, which came in under budget and ahead of schedule. I really appreciate all the work you guys put in. It was a pleasure working with you guys, and I look forward to working with you in the future. Thank you.
The I-5 Lost Hills Rehab Project was a great project. I really want to thank the team, Sunil over at District 6, and of course Jonathan and his whole team over there at Granite. You guys partnered this fantastically from the beginning, so congratulations, great job. Jonathan?
Thank you, Leonard. I also want to thank Sunil and the Granite project team and all the subcontractors involved. It was a fun and successful project. Look forward to working on the next one.
Hello, my name is Chris Grimm and I was the project manager for the Highway 269 project in Huron. I would like to thank Caltrans District 6, Din Dadawala, and Eric Carlson for what a great partnering project that Caltrans was a partner on. And I'd like to thank the rest of the Tyker team and Richard McCall and the MCM team on what a great project the Highway 269 Huron project was, and what a great partnering effort all the team members put together.
Hi, I'm resident engineer Din Dadawala.
Congratulations to the Caltrans and Tykert construction teams for partnering to complete the Fresno 269 project 2 months ahead of schedule. Thank you.
The Highway 269 project was a complicated project. I want to congratulate Din and everybody at Caltrans District 6 office, as well as Chris and his whole team over at Tykert. They partnered phenomenally well on this project. Great job, folks. Congratulations to everybody.
Hello, I'm Dennis Green, the partnering facilitator on the 210 TMS Corridor project. I'd like to thank our entire team on the success of this job and receiving the award from Caltrans. Great job, team.
Hello, I am John Behar, project manager for the Select Electric on the 210 Freeway Corridor project. I would like to thank our entire team on the success of this job and receiving the award from Caltrans. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Warren Yu. I'm the residence engineer for the Route 210 Corridor project. I'm so happy that we received the silver award, and I feel the contractor really did a good job. Thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Rick Duncan. I was the project manager on the I-15 project. Just want to say thank you. It was a great project to work on. Had some great people. Field personnel was fantastic, probably the best I've ever worked with before. Same thing with the GF, Billy Slocum, great job. Same thing with James, IT. It was fantastic. Our superintendent on that project was Rick Maciel. He was also great and was very knowledgeable on what he's doing, and couldn't be happier to work with him. Also want to thank Dennis Green, Mitchell No for their leadership, and also Ender, and for everything he provided and helped us with, and it was a fantastic project, and hope to work on another one. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Indrajit Harika, resident engineer, now construction engineer for I-15 Electrical ITS project in District 8, 0G7704. I would like to thank contractor Dan Electric's team, our field inspectors and maintenance, and other Caltrans supporting units for the successful completion of this project. Thank you.
Hello Caltrans, just want to thank you for the Excellence Award. My name is Bill Slocum with Dyna Electric. They're part of the I-15 project, the biggest fiber project in Southern California. I just want to thank a few people. It was great working with them. They're excellent people, and they really know what they're doing. I want to thank, first of all, Caltrans. I want to thank Ender, and I want to thank Mitchell, and our inspector, Caesar Serta. I want to thank him as well. Everything went really smooth, one of the smoothest jobs that we've all been on, I think. And also, I want to thank TMC for their support on getting all the cameras up and running, and testing all the fiber. And also, I want to thank Dennis Green. What's up, Dennis? Your meetings were great, and I'm glad that you're able to triple dip. I want to triple dip one day as well. Thank you, Caltrans. Bill Slocum out.
Hello Caltrans, my name is James Atkins. I manage the ITS group over here at Dyna Electric. Regarding the Route 15 project, wanted to give some special thanks to my co-workers here at Dyna Electric, and in particular to our RE Mitchell No, Indra Harika, TMC support, Dennis Green of GreenCom for constantly hammering away at us and preaching to us the importance of partnering, which is what made this project, I feel, that successful. I want to say
thanks to everybody on the job. That's one of the smoothest Caltrans jobs I've ever been on, as well as one of the most successful. Look forward to many more ventures.
I'm Dennis Green, the facilitator for the I-15 Electrical ITS team. The team came together to solve problems and have fun. Everyone on the team collaborated to avoid claims and keep the project moving forward following the partnering best practices. Great job, team.
Good afternoon. Neil Flessner with Ventura Consulting here with the 395 widening team of Sully Miller and Caltrans. Great, extraordinary team that did some exceptional work together on time, on budget. Joe, you want to take it from there?
Thanks, guys. I just like to say thanks to the whole team, Caltrans and Sully Miller, for making this a great project, and Ventura Consulting, of course. I think with all three of us, it wouldn't have turned out as good as it did. Great job, guys.
Ihab Bulos, Caltrans construction engineer. Congratulations to the team. Great partnering effort, great project, and thank you all.
Hello, my name is Peter Khoury. I was the resident engineer on project 081G6204. It was a pleasure and honor working with Hazard Construction and completing the project on time and within budget. And this is due to mainly partnering and working together as a team to accomplish our goals. Thank you, and we hope to work together again.
Hi, my name is Paul Hutchins with Hazard Construction. It was a pleasure working with our talented and dedicated team on the Route 86 cold plane overlay and precast panel replacement project. Special thanks to Peter Khoury with Caltrans, J. McLaughlin Engineering Company, and facilitator Dennis Green.
Hey, I'm Dennis Green, the facilitator on the Route 86 cold plane and precast panel replacement project. The team did a great job of using the partnering process to resolve issues on the project at the field level. Great job and outstanding collaboration at every level.
Partnering is the Caltrans way of doing business, and we as a team have set example of that one more time. Hello everyone, this is Mohammad Rahman, resident engineer from Madra Construction Office. I'd like to thank every team members, stakeholders of Tarlock 99 Pavement Rehabilitation Project for your hard work and commitments towards partnering, safety, and teamwork during construction. Significance of this project was we implemented speed reduction before the current mandatory speed reduction memo was issued. Besides that, we had to close Tarlock rest area for 3 months. Special thanks to Hilbert Silva, project manager from Tiger Construction, for his team building effort, his commitments towards partnering, and successful completion of the project. Hope to work together on a future project. Thank you, stay safe, and have a wonderful day.
Hi, my name is Hilbert Silva with Tiger Construction. I would like to congratulate the team for winning the Partnering Award with Caltrans on Highway 99 in Turlock. I would like to have a shout out to Rod, Mohammed, and Hamza with Caltrans, Greg, Mike Rodriguez, and Josh Bambauer with Tiger for making this a successful project and winning the Partnering Award.
Hi, Claire Singleton here, now with Streamline Consulting. I was the partner and facilitator on the Turlock 99 project. I want to say congratulations to the Tiger Caltrans team. They dealt with some serious safety issues with work right up against heavy traffic in a very, very confined space. And they collaborated really well on that issue and other challenges of the project. So cheers to Hilbert, to Mohammed, and the rest of the Turlock 99 team. Congratulations on your well-deserved award.
Hi, Colin Duran, the resident engineer on the 10-3A 7304 CAPM overlay project. I'd like to quickly thank the project team, from the contractor, their subs, to my own CT inspectors for the excellent work and to continue success on future projects. Much appreciated. Thanks.
My name is Dave Cox with George Reed, and I'd like to thank Caltrans District 10 and Colin Duran with his team for a successful and smooth completion of Caltrans contract 10-3A 7304. It's a good job, came out on time and under budget, and turned out very nice, so thank you guys.
Hi, my name is Jose Fernandez with George Reed Construction.
I would like to thank Caltrans District 10 for successful completion of Contract 10-3A7304. I would like to thank Colin Duran and his team.
Hi, this is Craig Erickson, partner and facilitator with ATI Systems. I want to take a moment to thank the team with George Reed Inc. and Caltrans on the 108-120 project. You guys did a phenomenal job bringing partnering to the table day in and day out. This is an example to be set. Thank you.
The Route 8 Lake Murray Boulevard project was a tremendous success. I want to congratulate John Williamson over at Caltrans District 11 and his whole team. And also I want to congratulate Joe Fontana over at Flatiron West and his team. These folks really worked well together, partnered all the way through. Just fantastic job, folks. Congratulations.
I'm John Williamson. I was the resident engineer on the project. The team worked well together to overcome every obstacle. We finished the project under budget and on time.
Hi, on behalf of myself and the entire Flatiron team, I'd like to congratulate Caltrans and the resident engineer John Williamson on a very successful project that had great partnering. It was fun to be a part of the entire time.
Hello, my name is Mian Arshad and I'm the resident engineer on Caltrans CAPM Job 80. I would like to thank you everybody who helped us to complete this job, especially the Caltrans staff and the OC Jones and Tas Singh, who helped us a lot to complete this job. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thanks.
I just want to give a quick shout out to the Caltrans team on the Highway 80 Capital Preventative Maintenance Project led by Ranjit and Mian. Thank you for creating a successful and safe project. It was a pleasure working with you guys. And I speak on behalf of OC Jones. We look forward to working with you guys on the next one.
I just want to say congratulations to everybody for the Highway 80 CAP-M project in Contra Costa County. Congratulations, Caltrans. Fantastic job, OC Jones. Thanks so much. Great job.
Hello everyone, Alfred Irick here, resident engineer with Caltrans Construction, Thousand Oaks Construction Field Office. I want to thank the entire team that worked on 10123 Interchange Improvement Project and congratulate with receiving a Gold Partnering Award. We turned out a successful project due to the great communication and partnering effort supported by the entire team. Looking forward to work with Pete Wilson of Security Paving and Dennis and Craig Erickson of ATI Systems on future projects and doing the same great job that we've done on 10123 project. Thank you.
Pete with Security Paving here. Just wanted to thank the entire team on the 10123 project in Thousand Oaks for a job well done. We couldn't have done this without you guys. I especially want to thank Alfred Ira with Caltrans and Dennis Erickson with ATI Systems for a job well done, guys. Thank you. Look forward to working with you again.
Hi, this is Craig Erickson with ATI Systems. I was the partner and facilitator for the 10123 Interchange Improvement Project. I just want to thank the team at Security Paving and Caltrans for keeping partnering alive on a day-to-day basis. We appreciate your help. Thank you.
William Mustafa, Granite Construction Manager. I want to thank the team both on the Granite side and the Caltrans side. Great job. Work together collaboratively. Thank you.
I just want to congratulate everybody on the I-8 project in Imperial County. Congratulations to Gus and Kaufman. Great working with you. Daniel, congratulations to you and Caltrans working with you again. Fantastic project. Great collaboration. Daniel?
Yes, thanks a lot to Kaufman and Caltrans teams for partnering in this project in every single level and making it possible to open to traffic 1 year ahead of the schedule. Thanks.
Gus?
Yeah, thank you for everybody that participated in the project. It was a successful project. Thank you to Caltrans and their team. Thank you to Creative Alliance for your help. It was a true partnership and, again, a successful project. So it deserves a fist bump.
All right, fist bump. Count of three. 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to go like this for Daniel, right? Like that. And then Gus, when it's your turn, you're going to go up for the fist bump and look up.
Both of you. Both
Yeah,
of you.
you're gonna look up, and we're gonna. I guess Daniel, we're gonna look down, sideways and look down.
Okay. But for instance, if I go like this, he's pretty much in the middle here, or?
Yeah, you may not see him.
Okay.
So it's like the Brady Bunch, you got to just kind of look around a little bit. All right, so Daniel, you put your fist out. Let's do a high five.
Yeah, go the other way, and then go.
I got to go this way.
No, but I'll do it this way, and then go that way.
And I should just go like this.
This way, right?
All right.
I got you on my left.
Yeah, I got you you're on my right, but I don't know.
right.
I'm just looking at a blank wall right now.
All right.
On behalf of Caltrans, I'd like to thank our contractor Bay Cities led by David Knott, our partnering facilitator Bob Dorn, and the Caltrans team led by Bahadur Singh. Congratulations to all involved. This is a well-deserved award.
On behalf of Bay Cities Paving and Grading, we'd like to thank the wonderful Caltrans team led by Bahadur Singh and Scott McCrank, our partnering facilitator Bob Dorn. This was a wonderful job with many challenges that took a combined team effort to overcome. Thanks again for everybody's help.
Hi, this is Brian with Gelati Construction. We're so proud and excited to win an award for partnering for the 101 Broadway Burlingame job. Thanks everyone for all your help and support throughout the years.
This is Doug Inori from Caltrans, and we're very excited to have won a partnering award with Gelati, and I want to thank all the Gelati team and all the Caltrans team as well too. It's a really excellent job.
And this is Sue Dyer from OrgMetrics, and I had the privilege of being the partnering facilitator for this great team who really worked hard and did a great job and really deserve this award. So congratulations, team. Go have some ice cream.
As the resident engineer on the 99 realignment project, I'd like to thank the entire project team for each of their extraordinary efforts in making this project a success. The project team was truly able to blur the lines between the owner and the contractor and maintain a collective focus on the success of the project over their own individual success. This collaborative group mentality and effort resulted in a truly world-class project team. So again, I'd like to thank the entire Caltrans project team, Granite's project team, and the dozens of third-party stakeholders and subcontractors whose individual contributions were all vital parts to the success of this project. Thank you.
On behalf of Granite Construction, I would like to thank Caltrans for recognizing the hundreds of men and women of the State Route 99 realignment project for this award. This was truly a world-class project with a world-class team. Thank you.
Wanted to thank the State Route 99 realignment team for an amazing project. You guys came together as a world-class team. You built a world-class project through some real challenges. It was an honor to work with each one of you. Congratulations. You guys truly deserve the award you guys received.
Hi, this is Mashur Ali. I'd like to congratulate the contractor, Flatiron, my teammates for the job well done, and also our partners, Metro, City of Norwalk, and City of Santa Fe Springs. Thanks. Bye.
Hey, this is Scott Brewer at Flatiron, the PM on the Rosecrans project in I-5. I want to thank everybody on the team for making it a safe and successful project.
As the partnering facilitator for the I-5 near Rosecrans project, I want to acknowledge the commitment of both Caltrans and Flatiron to partnering on this very challenging 5-year project. Congratulations to Mashur Ali, Scott Brewer, and the entire team for your well-deserved Excellence in Partnering Award.
Okay, relax.
Yeah.
Good afternoon. Start that one again, because I sat there like. Good afternoon.
Oh, we got the smile.
Before we get into today's ceremony, I just wanted to say. Let's find out who the best in class winner is. We've had a great time today showing you our gratitude, recognizing your teams. Thank you for joining us at the 20th Annual Caltrans Excellence in Partnering Awards ceremony. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Did you purposely choose your suit to match your eyes?